We back again. It's the Rich at Heart podcast, and it's well, never mind who I am. Look who we got back.
Yes,
The princess of the pod. She back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always been all in these comments, inquiring, wondering, asking, making assumptions, and look who we got.
I was able to come today finally, and I'm so happy to be here. I missed you, Munchie. Even though we still communicated.
On top of that, the kids.
Yes, of course. The children. Yes, of course.
Yeah, they know we got a life outside of podcasting. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's really real life. Since I haven't been here in the last few months, people literally was coming up to me like, my vision isn't that well. So I'm like, oh my God, are you the girl from the podcast? Why you ain't been on there? I'm like, I just been at work, sweetheart. Or even all the messages, like I get messages every day. So when this come out, y'all gonna see.
All right, so you ain't get no messages like, what did Munchie do to you?
No, I didn't get any I think people understand like you're a genuine person. Me and you have a genuine relationship. So I think people understood that. They just was like, why are you not on the podcast? Where you been? So no, I never got no messages like that.
Okay. No, we got the princess of the pod back, y'all, on everything.
Yes, indeed. I'm so happy to be here.
And I could get that feminine balance back. You feel me?
Yes. And the Munchie, no, we're not going to talk about this.
I know I had to go ham on a couple people, but I kept it balanced though. I'm still knocking out some interviews and keeping it cordial and peaceful and shit. Other than people saying a little rhetoric, you know what I'm saying? I'll respond back.
So so since I've been gone, so did I leave a good, look, I rubbed my shoulder, we kept a little positive, you didn't think about what would Mariah say? What would Mariah do right now?
Yeah. I try to keep it, you feel me? But I don't bother nobody that don't bother me though, or I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, go attack nobody or address nobody. Well, address is something different, but you know what I mean? No, people don't disrespect me. I'll be chilling for the most part. Ain't nobody gotta hear no BS or no negative shit coming from my way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to commend you on, you had Trap Lord Ross up here.
Oh yeah, shout out Trap.
That's a big deal, Munch. This is a big deal. First of all, he's not even from the US. Yeah. He makes some dope documentaries despite, these are real people's lives, and you were in one documentary. So that's amazing. I want to commend you for all the guests that you had up here and still holding it down,
Oh yeah.
It's not easy as people think. It's not easy.
Nah, it ain't. But we make it work. You know, we get it done.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Hey, look. And you've been missing this since let me see, was you here for the beginning? I'm talking about, was you here for any Diddy anything?
Just when so I started work going back to work in August, end of August, early September. So that's kind of when I think they arrested him, was it September, October?
Okay, outside of Diddy, right? They said on Jamie Foxx's birthday, somebody threw a glass at his face or something. He was attacked or something at a restaurant. Oh, Mr. Childs.
Oh, so they were at a restaurant. I thought it was a private party,
He was at Mr. Childs on his birthday with friends and family, and that happened. But they said he did a special, and he talked about Puffy, and he had a stroke, and some people blame his stroke on Puffy, and he gave him some, and his family blamed Puffy. Mm-hmm. He made light of it, made a joke. They say Puffy tried to kill me, right? So shortly after the special came out on Netflix, it was his birthday, he out, and then somebody tried to assault him. So I want to know, because people trying to say it's kind of connected to Puffy, or they doing it on the behalf of Puffy. I want to know, you know what I'm saying, or that was just a crazy fan or something. Did you hear anything about that?
The only thing I seen was Jamie Foxx posted, the devil is busy, but my God is stronger. A post something similar to that. I know my words are inaccurate. But I did get to watch a little bit of the special because I'm truly busy. And he made jokes about it, but he really talked about God a lot. He didn't target him. He was just making jokes of what people were saying in the internet. It wasn't nothing that he didn't say
Oh, you talking about the special, or you just talking about?
Yeah, the special. So I don't know.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, I got to see a little bit of it.
Okay.
He he made little bit of jokes, but Jamie Foxx truly was crying and talking about God. Like, he was just thankful for life. He talks about his children a lot and the people that were there for him. So he didn't even really accuse Diddy or anything. He said, like, did he do it? Like, because that's what everybody else is saying. You know, he didn't say anything.
Okay, I heard that somebody they said, yeah, they say Diddy tried to kill me. I'm like, did he? Like the Diddy? You know
Yeah. He just made, you know, but he did not accuse him necessarily. He was just making light of what everybody was saying. He mostly was thankful for life and saying, like, you know, you can't, it was a spiritual thing more so. And to me, how I seen it, he was like, you can't leave God. When you leave God, this is what happens.
See, because he had a like a bad stroke though. It wasn't like no small thing.
Right. Shut him down, literally. And then, you know, it shut his ego down. He had to get, like, literally was getting changed like a baby, you know.
Right.
So he had to he no longer was this, I'm Jamie Foxx, you know. He said that, like, I had to be grounded and just realize I'm a regular person. I'm a human. This is not, I can't be this actor and this singer. I'm over here getting changed and wiped and everything. Like, it made him realize, you know. And I just want to say I'm a huge Jamie Foxx. I love Jamie Foxx. I love him from acting to singing to everything. He is amazing. So
I think Jamie Foxx is one of the most talented people in the world.
I do too.
Because he first of all, he played sports when he was younger. He's athletic. And then can't too many people cross over from being a comedian to a singer to actor, all three, and be successful in all three.
Talented. Like, just, he can sing gospel. He can make you laugh. He can make you cry. Like, he got it down. And he's been doing this for how many years?
And look how he played Ray on a movie.
Yeah, absolutely got it down pat. Absolutely had him down pat. I remember going to watch Ray Charles with my grandma. And I'm like, this can't be the same guy from In Living Color, the funny guy. He had it down pat. Like, Jamie Foxx is amazing. He can get into character. He was even, like, he was dancing in the special too. Like, he's still funny, still had light, still had love. Like, he's very talented. I don't personally know anybody that's talented like that.
That could cross over and be successful in all three lanes. And then when Unpredictable dropped, that did numbers.
Oh my goodness. That album was crazy. There's a song he has, I just want to say this, with Adina Howard. It's called Bed Springs. You cannot find it anywhere. And I've been Googling it for years. And somebody in the comments, please tell me if you can find it.
Maybe it's not called that.
No, it's called Bed Springs.
Well, maybe it's not Adina Howard and you thought it was.
No, it's Adina Howard.
So why you can't find it, I wonder?
They wiped it off the internet. But I recently found like a clip of it, and I had to screen record it on my phone because the song is so hard. Like, you want me to play it? I'll play it later.
Yeah, after we leave here, we don't want to get no copyright claim.
Yeah, that song is amazing.
Because it's off the internet for a reason. I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder why. Like, it's amazing. It's a good song. If anybody ever got to hear it during that time, that maybe like 2007, 2008, during that time.
And it's 2024 going on 25, and the Jamie Foxx show still get play.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That man is funny.
Yeah, he the GOAT.
Yeah,
he the GOAT.
He what he used to be like, I got you and I'm ready to go. I used to always say that from In Living Color. Like, I love him.
But yeah, I don't think that was connected to nothing with Puffy though. That you know what I'm saying? Just timely. You feel me?
I mean, they say anything that happens in this world, it's either Puffy or, you know, they blame it on that situation. And that's crazy.
But speaking of Puffy, right? Now you're a woman. So when you first heard the accusations that the woman came out talking about Jay-Z and Puffy on her civil suit, what did you think?
Which one? Because there's a lot of...
The one with Jay-Z and Puffy. She said she was 13 years old. She got dropped off at the VMA Awards. You ain't up on that?
That's the same young lady that was...
She just did an interview on NBC.
And she was late. Was she the one that was supposed to be laying on the table and they were eating fruit off of her? That's the same young lady?
Damn, hell no.
Oh, okay. Because she was 13 as well.
No. This, damn, I don't know how you ain't heard about this one major. Like Jay-Z actually responded to this one. Jay-Z stayed quiet. This one he had to say something, like, you feel me? It's a reputable lawyer that was representing her. But then, like, they did a interview on NBC and she, first of all, When I heard it, I said cap. When we was on straight politicking, me, Spider, and Alex, I said cap. And I don't care. This is before I found out she was white. If she was black, I called cap because it just didn't sound right, right? And then I'm like, it didn't sound right. And then now hearing her or run a clip.
Yeah, I want to hear this. Because I get confused with all the different stories. It's so many.
That. Okay, Jay-Z accuser admits to inconsistencies. So the lady who accused Jay-Z and Diddy of sexually assaulting her sat down with an exclusive interview with NBC, and she asked to be off camera to remain anonymous. And during that conversation, she shared the story of when she went to the VMAs back in 2000 for a chance to see her favorite celebrities.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs's limo driver who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, I have about his tattoo that's the Last Supper.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time.
NBC also revealed some more inconsistencies in her story.
At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched.
JC comes in and me. Well, at that point, I was fighting, trying to get away from him. And he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the
After the alleged she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick in my mind, he said. When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said that she stands by her statements. I have made some mistakes, she said. Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me.
So, that's that. You didn't hear none of that?
No, this is the first time I've heard that. What it sounds, okay, there's so many crazy inconsistencies. So a 13-year-old got in the limo. Her parents had no idea, rode for 5 hours to the VMAs. Benji Madden is a rock star. He's in a group called Good Charlotte. I used to listen to them. So I'm kind of confused on how she was with him and then ended up with Diddy. And it was kind of like... I'm
going to run through the story that she gave initially, right, real quick. She's 13 years old. Mm-hmm. She said she got dropped off at the VMAs in hopes to get in. So she was there. When everybody got in, she couldn't get in, of course. So it was limos lined up. She went limo to limo, you know what I'm saying? And she stumbled upon a limo, and one of the limos was the driver for Puffy. And Puffy said he liked younger women. And he's like, just stay here. After it's over, I'll come back and get you, and I'll take you to the after party. I can't get you in there, I'll get you in the after party. So I guess she did that. She got a ride to this White House she just subscribed. She was there, not subscribed, described. She was talking to, how you say his name, Madden?
Benji Madden, yeah.
Benji Madden about his Last Supper tattoo and this and this and that. She drank a drink that was some type of color. She needed somewhere to lay down. She went to an open room, laid down, and that's when Puffy, a young lady, and Jay-Z came in, and they took turns with her, R-wording her, right? Mm-hmm. And then she said her dad picked her up from there. I'm like, when I heard it, I said it's BS.
If you're 13 years old, like, these type of things are very touchy for me to talk about, but you're 13 years old and you are getting R'd, and I would...
It ain't got to be touchy because it didn't happen, bro. I don't care what nobody talking about.
I would assume as you get, like, your body, as a woman, like, your body, you're, and a young girl at that point, you're battered, you're going through your body, and your dad said nothing to you in silence. So if you rode 5 hours, so your dad drove 5 hours? Back. And then he's saying he doesn't remember. He may have remembered. And then she says she's autistic. So it's a lot of inconsistencies. Like, I don't know. It just sounds like she's repeating stories that have already been told to me. I'm not told to me, that I've heard on the internet. Sorry, not told to me, but the other ladies that are coming out, that's what it sounds like. She's just repeating. She may have watched a podcast and just came up with the story, because that's what it sounds like.
Hey, bro, this not cool. And then certain things that I just told you, and that she said in that little summary, it wasn't out before when me, Alex, and Spider discussed it. The fact that she drove 5 hours to get there, that wasn't out. And the fact that her dad picked her up from a gas station instead of like the house wasn't out. But even without all that, or her even having autism, without all that, I still thought cap. Because for one, who get dropped off somewhere not knowing you gonna get in or not?
You got dropped off there, and it's the 5 hours. That's a big thing. So how did your dad know to pick you up 5 hours away? Like, where is the detail at? Like, and that's nothing to play with. Like, being art, that's nothing to play with at all. Right. And to accuse people that already have a lot, like, or accuse anybody for that matter. Like, that's very, I don't know. It just sounds like she repeated a story she heard.
And she said she's willing to take a polygraph test. But that's
still not
gonna embarrass her, bro. And then damn, man, I forget the name of this lawyer. He a reputable lawyer that's representing her, but he need to knock it off and just put this to rest, bro. Don't put your reputation at stake like you a reputable lawyer, because she's on BS, bro.
Yeah, and it's
and the girl that's supposed to drop her off at the VMAs, she's resting in peace. The name she gave.
Yeah, so who's seen her get in the limo? What year? Like, it's just so it's honestly, like, I stand with women that have went through something like that. But if you're like, come on, like, at this point, that doesn't even sound accurate. Like, it just sounds like she's heard these other interviews that have came out. That's what it sounds like to me. And she just concocted the story, and this is what happened. Nothing makes sense. How did your father know to come to this gas station 5 hours away?
She said she called him.
So he drove 5 hours. So that means it would be the next. It would have to have been the next day. Like, there's too many inconsistencies.
And then say his name for me, Madden.
Benji Madden. I believe he's from Good Charlotte. There.
He said he didn't even attend the VMAs in 2000. He was on tour in the Midwest.
And then you're just including people, and like that's it. And there's a lot of these stories are coming out, and I'm not gonna say whether they're true or not, but this story right here just does not even sound even.
Hey, I don't mean to be insensitive to women at all. I have 2 daughters, but when it come to women speaking out this late and they going civil instead of criminal, it just look like a money grab. And then, Jay-Z doubled down like, what? Yeah, what? Get civil, go all the way, make this criminal, because I ain't got nothing this never happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't never want to be insensitive to women, and then people that's been victim of the R word, because sometimes they feel more comfortable coming out later because they see other people coming out. Now they feel like, okay, I could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's a lot of females, a lot of women, they know these dudes, millionaires and billionaires, and they out for a bag, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of money grabs right now. A lot of money grabs. A lot of these stories are repetitive, and maybe they're repetitive because they really did happen. So it's like all the same, like, the same. This is their get down, Diddy and them, whatever. But then this story right here, and forgive me, Lord, but like, this don't sound true to me at all. Like, at all. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, so even when it comes to freak offs, right? Okay, these freak offs, people was evidently sent the itinerary, a ticket, and boarded the plane willingly, right? Mm-hmm. And then you get there, and then you having sex, and then anybody that did it once and then you came back and you did it again and y'all repeatedly did it, y'all need to be X'd off. Y'all not a victim. Y'all you did it again and again and again. You're not a victim. Okay? And then I don't know.
It's crazy because all this. Okay, so if like you said, if you came back again, like at some point you were okay with it. At what point did you start realizing like I'm not okay with this? And I don't understand. Like I know sometimes later you may be going through depression or whatever, and these things make like you feel like trauma and all this stuff. But sometimes I think the internet is like put in some people's head to make them think that certain things aren't okay. But it seems like if you were okay with this, you have to accept the fact that you are a willing participant in this situation and not make it seem like you weren't. And now you want to sue and all these things because there is real people that were held hostage. They're claiming. I don't know, but I'm just saying claim.
Okay, do you know in an indictment, and this coming from Cassie say Puffy will make her go on the computer and look up sex workers to fly in. So I'm like, damn, you get to pick the dude. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
And I've heard different stories. Like there's different versions of Cassie that people say, but I understand that she was under the influence, like, and then she became addicted to drugs too. So I hear different versions of like she was okay with it and then she wasn't. So if you're under the influence, all of y'all are drugged up and drunk and all kinds of crazy stuff that was on.
But none of the drugs was taken like given by force.
Right.
He guilty of turning her out to a drug, like turning her on to it and turning her out. But at some point she became, you know what I'm saying, I guess addicted.
Yeah. And then you're a different person once you are
under the influence.
So it's just the whole thing is just unfortunate. Like I know now he's probably having to sit with himself with the disturbing things that went on behind the scenes, but we will never know the absolute truth, you know, like of what really happened. It's just all this stuff, it seemed like it would have been avoided had he handled his situation when she tried to tell him before, like, I'm going to come out with this. You can give me X amount of dollars, because I really don't remember the amount. I'm going to come out with this book. And that this all could have been prevented while all these lawsuits are coming out now. He's just this, because this completely ruined his legacy and everything. This is what he'll always be remembered as. And he has kids, and people are insensitive to his children too. And it's sad. The whole thing is just sad. Like, I don't feel bad for him for the things he did, but at the same time, I don't laugh at anybody's downfall at all. I don't think that's
misfortune.
Never. I would never laugh at somebody that's going through something ever.
Me neither.
If he did something wrong, that's up to him to repent and get right. I don't know how this is going to play out, but it's crazy that they let the Abercrombie and Fitch guy get bailed instantly. He was out, and then as many times as Diddy has tried, they didn't allow him to get out.
The feds don't care about money. They got endless resources. They don't even need your money. It ain't like the state. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so they like whatever. It's, you know how many kingpins that came through the federal system and celebrities. So he like, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because now your dirty laundry is out there for real. Like everything is laid out. Like I feel like I know things about this man that I never wanted to know. I just enjoyed his music growing up. You know, that played a big part of, you know, you growing up.
Man, he guilty of being freaky as hell, man. Hypersexual.
Whatever it is, I am not saying that he didn't do it. I'm not saying that he didn't do it, and I'm not laughing at his downfall is what I'm going to say.
All right. Well, onto a better picture. Still got like a little... Onto a better picture, but it still got a little drama to it, right? Mm-hmm. Because, you know, I'm a football fan. Colorado State, wide receiver and cornerback. So in case the viewers ain't up on how football work, you special if you play offense and defense like Deion Sanders did back when he was playing. So Travis Hunter, he Heisman winner. He just won the Heisman recently for Colorado State. He dope. He's going to the NFL for sure. You know what I mean? They got him under scrutiny because of his little girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you got people questioning whether that's the girlfriend or not. You know what I mean? You got Godfrey, the comedian. You got Cameron and Mace. You know what I mean?
I love their podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too, man. Check out Cam and May.
Pause.
Everything. I think they should chill out on the pause though, but I F with Cam and May.
Yeah, I think they do it on purpose. They overdo it on purpose.
Yeah, on everything. But all right, so they saying I don't know what you would take from this about the girl though. Okay, it was a ceremony and it's big. This the biggest accolade you could get for a college football player, and that's getting the Heisman. So when he's getting announced to get the Heisman, everybody clapping. She's sitting down clapping. She not. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Deion Sanders had to kind of like, hey, get up, like, you know what I mean? And you know when your girlfriend or your family there, even when it's a graduation, they the first one to start clapping and the last one to stop.
Absolutely.
And sit down. But run this clip. So that's him accepting the Heisman Award, and Deion Sanders kind of like, because Deion Sanders is the coach, and like, get up, like, you feel me? like what's up? You feel me? And then she had a live stream with him that people consider questionable, but I've ran across worse when Tyrese was on live with his, whatever you want to call her, baby mama wife, and she was like, she really wanted what's his name that died in Fast and Furious.
I loved him too, Paul Walker.
That's who I really wanted. And then and Tyrese was sitting there looking stupid. But so it's not bad as that though. But this could be taken in different ways though. And run this clip.
I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally I answered him. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just wanted to just be friends. Like we could be friends. And then after I finally answered him on Instagram, then we texted for like
a long time.
Like another 2 months. And then he was friend zoned because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zoned?" I was like, "Yes." I was not into him. And then finally, I had to go to a friend's birthday dinner, and I didn't want to go by myself. So he was like, "Oh, I'll go with you." And then he went with me, and then we was in love.
Yeah, we was in love ever since then. Like we hung out the next weekend.
Yeah.
No, that was during a week.
We went to Top Golf. That was our first day, Top Golf.
Yeah,
and then
I was still in high school.
Yeah.
And I had school the next day.
Cause we went on a Sunday, facts.
All right, so from what you know about the whole Travis Hunter thing, what you think?
Okay, so first, I will say when she was sitting down, she looked genuinely excited. I think that this new fame that they're getting, she probably they're young. Like, oh, I didn't know I'm supposed to get up. Like, maybe not trying to take his shine because they're on camera. It didn't look like it was her in like being like bitchy or like being rude, like or just being stuck up. She would look genuinely happy. I just think she didn't know that I'm supposed to stand at this moment. Like some people don't. So a lot of women are not a Savannah James, you know. And they're young. This is a lot to take in so fast. Like, I don't know football like that. I'm learning, and from what I'm understanding, the Heisman Award is like a very big deal. Mm-hmm. So, in that situation, I don't think that she was being rude or being mean. Secondly, from that video when they're talking about how they met and stuff like that, people need to be realistic. Sometimes people are not your type at first. Maybe you think that we just gonna be cool, and then you really start falling for each other. For the things, you know, your characteristics and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, so I think that I don't want to demean her character and, you know, you don't know what, he said they've been together for 5 years. So we don't know what this young lady has been doing behind the scenes for him. You know, he's in college, he's playing football. A lot of football stars don't really have money or nothing like that because they can't get jobs, stuff like that.
But nowadays it's different. Student athletes get taken care of and compensated now. But at one point, like, yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, I remember when they were not having it. So, right. You know, you don't know what they've been through and stuff like that. And I think it's just, if he's gonna defend her, and a lot of people are saying like slow down, and and I think that too. Maybe they should slow down and not try to get married so fast and like have this family so he can focus. But at the same time, he got this Heisman Award being with her too. So and they're going probably through a couple of things up and down, stuff like that. So if he was able to achieve it, I think everybody should just fall back, and if she's not for him, he will have to learn the hard way, like we've all had to learn the hard way being with somebody that just wasn't for us. But it's going to be a lot of temptation out there, especially because he's probably going to be like A1, like probably first draft pick. So it's going to be a lot of temptation out there. She just has to be willing and ready. Because there was another video, I guess, where she was sitting down and she said, like, am I supposed to just sit here? So she's going to need a little bit of media training. Right. It appears to be, if this is who he plans on being with, because he doesn't want to, that doesn't, like a lot of times it's a lot of football players, mainly their girls make them look terrible. I've noticed that. Like a lot of women just can't be a Savannah James, Yeah,
she need to be coached. She needs somebody, probably one of these football wives, and like, you know what I'm saying, to school her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that etiquette, because I don't want to like bash her,
No, just say what you feel.
Yeah, in that video, like I genuinely didn't feel like she was being honest. That's the thing. Like, was she supposed to? Sometimes somebody is physically. Maybe it wasn't a physical thing. Maybe it was just like, he's just really not my type.
And he grew on her.
And that's that. To me, that's dope, because she got to get to know him. Like that's if you get to know somebody differently. Like, she was being honest. He knew, and they've been together for 5 years. She said they've been best friends ever since. So,
well, like I said, Cam and Mace, they had well, Cam went nice. He was like, man, that's the homie. I know him, so I ain't go, what I'm saying? He love that girl, so I ain't go. But he said, what I'm saying? He was just saying, be careful, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then you got the comedian Godfrey, and he got a little bit more to say. He was more invasive, and here go this clip with Godfrey.
This message goes out to Travis Hunter. Listen, Travis, I just want you to be careful, man. Yeah, I said it. Be careful. Congratulations on your engagement, but man, you might have to disengage, because it's something about this woman, man. The way she was talking to, and the way she was talking like she was really that chick. Listen, you love who you love. Facts, okay, I got that. That's all logical, but something ain't right. I just watched that dumb video of you guys in those matching pajamas that bugged me, and she was like dogging you, going, yeah, he wasn't my type. I was like, he wasn't my type.
It wasn't my type.
And then we went to this party, and then we fell in love. I think, personally, I don't know when you all dated, was it high school? I don't give a but when she found out your stats, bro, that's when I think she's like, oh, I love him. I don't know what she is. She's like Indian looking, Latino looking, with a sprinkle of Ebonics. I don't fucking know what she is. But one thing I do know, you need to watch your ass, bro. I'm so serious, man. I just something ain't right. And I'm sure people agree with me right now. They're agreeing with me. Don't get suckered into this shit, bro. You better sign all kinds of fucking papers, man. All right? You better have an ironclad fucking contract, because something ain't right. I didn't like that video. He wasn't my type. Remember, you wasn't my type. But when you successful, you everybody's fucking type. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, they find out your potential. Now you everybody's type. Be careful with that shit, bro. I'm just saying. I hope Coach Dion is helping him out. He's like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I can't tell you what to do. You just gotta have confidence in what you're doing, and I bless you, bless God, and just be careful of the bull, I just didn't like what she said. She said, I'm not your type. He said, yeah, I think you should have let the bitch go. That's what I didn't mean to curse, but I'm just saying, it is what it is. But Travis, your last name is Hunter, bro. You might have to go hunting real soon, bro.
Hey, he imitated Deion Sanders to the T. That was funny.
I feel bad for this young man, because it's like, dang, he can't even enjoy his award because everybody's so focused on this young lady. Like, I get she did say he wasn't her type, but I also consider the fact that they've been together for 5 years. It wasn't like they've been together for 5 months. Then it'd be more questionable. And I do think, as a mother of a son that plays sports and stuff like that, and if he ever was become professional, I think I would tell him this. I know I would tell him the same thing. Stay focused on sports and not women. because they will distract you and they could be your biggest downfall. At the same time, like they said, make sure you sign your contract, your paperwork, all your papers clean when you guys do get married, so it's not she try to take you for everything that you got.
Hey, all right. You know what it sound like to me? It sound like she finally answered his DM. I was hollering through the DM. Then they got to talking through and then they've been texting for 2 months. They say, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, they was cool. And then she needed someone to come with her to her friend's dinner party. She didn't want to go by herself. And I think when she went to this dinner party, she found out who she was with. Like, oh, he one of them ones. When everybody, oh, Travis Hunter. And she like, oh, because she probably don't even know the first or the last thing about football. So she like, oh, okay, he one of them ones. And then she start opening it up to him. That's what it seems to me. I could be wrong, of course.
Well, okay, let's look at the timeline. 5 years, if they've been together for 5 years and he's been in college for how many years? Like, was he really like...
I mean, you know LeBron gonna be LeBron before he even make it. He never went to college, but if he was going to college, you know he gonna be one of the ones.
I mean, that could be possible. That could definitely be possible.
You know, like a lot of these kids that's athletes, they commit to college before they even seniors. You know what I'm saying?
The scouts are already on him, right?
Right. You think LaMelo Ball, everybody didn't know he was special?
Well, that's true.
So that's all I'm saying. She didn't know that she had somebody. This not written in stone. I'm just saying, my theory. I don't think she knew what she had in her DM until she went out with him and seen how everybody reacted to him.
It could be that, or it could have been how she was treating her once they were around each other. It could be that too. They genuinely just was like rocking with each other. Like she liked something about him. But he does need to be conscious, very conscious of who he's dealing with, just like any other athlete. But I think that people need to. It's good that all these men are coming out giving him advice, but they gotta realize they young. Like how old is he? He can't even be like 21 yet, right?
I don't know. We got.
Yeah, I'm sure he's super duper young. So he's saying. I mean, he covering for her and I don't know. She kind of gave me like a little bratty, like she was being a little brat, but I also don't think that she just has media training. Oh, he's 21 years old. They young.
He 21?
Yeah, they young. So they got together. They was young. I mean, like you said, she could have found out that who he was. But maybe I'm sure now this is gonna open the floodgates for her to be doing interviews and podcasts, like, you know, and maybe she'll get to tell her side of the story because right now she looks like
I think it'd be better if she don't say nothing. And like this, our relationship ain't got nothing to prove to nobody.
Facts.
As long as he know that I ain't on that, then that's all that matters. So I think it do justice. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking back. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That too.
Going on a media run, then it's gonna really look like you want some shine. Like, so don't do that.
It didn't see because what this podcast or it looked like they did a YouTube video. Maybe she had a YouTube channel before. I don't know where this video came from when they were sitting down in the matching pajamas. But like,
I think Godfrey said live.
Oh, it was a live. Okay. I've heard a lot of like YouTube couples say that like they weren't each other's types. They weren't really, and then they just end up they end up liking each other. He happens to be a sport athlete, so it's good that everybody's giving their perspectives, but this young man gonna do what he want to do, and I don't think they need to be bashing her like crazy. Like, that video of her not standing at that moment, Dion barely like get up. Like it wasn't like get up. You like, no, he just told her get up, and she was still like very excited for him. So I don't know, like maybe she just didn't know, like maybe she was shy, maybe she didn't want to take the shine or the cameras to be on her, and we don't know. Like, nobody really knows. He's defending her. Like, he loved her, so.
Okay. And that's what it all boils down to, right?
Right.
Because I don't care for the women my brothers mess with, but guess what? They got to deal with them, right?
Right.
So, now, that go. Hey, hold on. Another thing. Travis Hunter, you got to get. Well, I'm going to say out this clip. Run this clip.
You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that. I ain't playing. Y'all better stop. All the clickbaiting pages. You know, when we was sitting down and I was at my papa shop, we was talking about my family. What was they gonna do while I was in there signing stuff? I had all my family there. And that's why she did. That's why she said she's gonna stay there so they can get stuff. That's why she said she's gonna sit there so they can get stuff, have fun there. She wanted to go back. They wanted to go back. Some of them want to go back to the hotel. Some of them didn't. Y'all trying to make everything. Y'all want everything for clicks. Like, stop that. That's crazy.
Now, I'll say run the clip first because I was about to say, man, get used to it, bro. You the Heisman winner. You on your way to the NFL, and then everything you do is gonna be up under a telescope. Like, you know what I'm saying? You a celebrity. This things celebrities gotta go through when you in the public eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if somebody opening the door for her to walk in the Gucci store, they gonna say she cheating with this dude, and this all he was the same. He just trying to go shopping like she did, and she's a woman. He let her go in first.
Right.
So that comes with it. So it's something like he real kind of like sensitive to this type of stuff, but he gonna have to get with it real fast. That's for one.
I think he was just very irritated because they're coming up with their own stories of the reason why she was sitting there. Like I said, it came off like maybe she was being bratty. I don't know. But like he said, she sat there because they were trying to have fun. Some of the family members were going back. She was be getting stuff, you know, they giving him stuff. It was so much going on. This is new for them, like all this stuff. So I can only imagine, like, this is new for we all got to get used to this, you know? And it's all cameras and lights on him right now. So I think it's just a lot to take in. Yes, he does have to get used to it. He is 21 years old with so much talent that I kind of understand. Like, go worry about your girlfriend. Go get a girl. Like, a lot of us can't find somebody. So I do understand. Like, they've been together 5 years.
Man, I don't know if maybe they've been talking for 5 years, like that stage when he was friend zone for so long. You know, he probably counting all that too. But even though, give or take, but like long as you ain't tripping off what your girl doing, bro, and that what the world talking about don't even matter. He just gotta get not media trained, but ready for the world when it comes to being you know, in the public eye, because this the beginning.
And not only that, I just feel like they made this really big, and it took the shine off of what this young man just did. Like, it totally took away from what, like, people want to find something negative out of every situation. Like, it totally took from him accepting his award and, you know, him being, what is it, the Heisman?
Yeah, he won the Heisman. I know this much. College players, y'all play every Saturday, bro. Ball out and just let your next performance overshadow what's going on with this. And I suggest Savannah James, man, mentor her, bro, because you know how to be the perfect wife to an athlete. I remember when Savannah James said, I don't want to do all that. I'm just focused on being a good wife and a good mother. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, man, tap in with Savannah and holler at her, you know what I'm saying? Because she the best mentor you can have when it comes to that field of being married to an athlete.
Yeah, because now it seems like, okay, so if he plays next, you said they play every Saturday, so now he's going to be under all kinds, she's going to be the main focus of the game. They're going to wait for her. If that girl tripped down the stairs, if she had you know what I'm saying, they're going to be on her. If she rolled her eyes or somebody didn't speak, because now everybody's going to be on her. That's not cool. I don't really care for that. Like, that's not cool.
But man, look, I wish Travis Hunter the best of luck. You know what I'm saying? You a cold DB. You a cold cornerback. I hope you go to the Green Bay Packers, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to really F with you there.
Oh, that's my dad's favorite team.
What?
Yeah, he's a Packers fan.
See that part? Come to the Packers, bro. Rich your heart, F with you, Travis. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think these dudes trying to bother you. They just trying to give you some game because they got wisdom as far as they go, and they been in the game and had a bag for a minute, and they know how women could get. But that don't mean, you know what I'm saying? As long as you know your girl, you good though. On Eagle, so all that don't matter.
I definitely wish them the best of luck, and I hope they don't be bullying this young girl. They're young. I hope that he don't get bullied, and he balls out in his game, and it doesn't affect him playing, and he gets the best deal ever.
But guess what? You could be with somebody for years and not know him. Because guess what? Papose and Remy Ma and Claressa. That's a triangle. That's 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, triangle. So all right, so is Papose and Claressa supposed to be in an official relationship right now?
That's what I think Remy is saying. I'm not sure if they haven't said they're in a relationship.
Or did you see the back and forth with the Texas shit that she blasted? I was in Papoose phone and all that little stuff because Papoose fell asleep at her house. I guess she went through the phone and blasted him.
I thought those messages were between Claressa and Remy. No, so what was the message between Papoose and her?
Some was though. She was, man, honestly, Claressa was texting Papoose and it seemed like she was talking to herself. You could at least text me that you made it in if you can't stay with me or what she say? Man, Claressa sounded hella thirsty, bro. And a lot of the texts, it wasn't a response to him. But some way, Remy Ma got a hold of Papoose's phone, blasted the text messages, and was outing her and all that little shit.
But you can delete messages where it can make it look like you're not responding. But then again, like she was saying.
So, and people in the comments insinuated that. So you saying maybe Remy Ma deleted the comments and it was just her talking?
No, he could have deleted his message.
He would have deleted the whole text thread.
Okay. So
you know what I mean?
That's true. I think that he has one foot in and one foot out.
I think he still wants his wife.
Yes, he does, but it's probably hard. Like the pride, like she hurt him really bad, and he may take a liking to Claressa too. She is an amazing boxer. He may have taken a liking to her, and they may have started something. But I really do think that he loves his wife, and his family, and I think that's where he really want to be. But he's like that. People are so into that get back, so maybe that's his get back, and now Remy is feeling what. He felt the embarrassment, something, because Papoose, you don't really hear him ever say anything, or the only thing I ever known him to be was a loyal man and hold her down. I don't know any I
think she was trying to insinuate that he cheated during the time that she say quote unquote held me down. She used the word quote unquote held me down. So she's saying, and honestly, bro, maybe because I'm a man, but even if he is spanking something down, he held you down for 7 years. As long as he coming up there visiting you. He taking good care of your son. You could overlook that little dumb shit if he hit something over 7 years.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can't expect a man not to as long as he did his part because he's not obligated to do those things. He could have left you at any moment, and they weren't he could have just left you for dry. If God forbid, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't expect you to be not dealing with a woman I would expect that. I would genuinely would.
Hey, bro, I'm a loyal person, bro.
That doesn't make him unloyal to her.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm unloyal. I'm a loyal person, and I tell people all the time, it's a difference between being faithful and loyal, right? Mm-hmm. And he was loyal. Mm-hmm. Might not have been faithful, but he was loyal. And I think it's a trend. I think women, they cheat down. They'll never cheat up. They cheat down. Like with this battle rap dude with Steve Harvey's wife hitting the driver or some shit. Even Shawnee O'Neal getting hit by Main Streets, and you mess with Shaq. Not Main Streets, but Stutterbox and effing your trainer. It seemed like they always cheat down.
Yeah, what? Okay, so first of all, what is the feeling? Why is this one man not enough? I don't understand that. As a woman, as cheating, I'm not coming out here saying I'm a saint or anything, but I don't believe in cheating as a woman. I don't.
Nah, but because people gonna agree. Most niggas with money that they corny.
Mm-hmm.
And they vibe and they feel is really this dude, but he just don't have what he got, and they cheat down. Like, even whether it's true or not, they say one of Puffy's sons is the dude that was his security that passed away. Wolf,
yeah.
So you got Puffy, head of Bad Boy, all these millions, but you like the street dude, the tough dude. You know what I'm saying? Wolf, like that just. Just because you got money don't make you cool, bro. You tested positive for cornball 19 a lot of times because you got to pay. No, for real. 19. You got to pay your way. You got to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because people be tricking because they overcompensating for something.
Yes. Okay. That I 100% agree with. Money changes people. There's no way you can say that money don't change you.
Now, if I became a rich A-list celebrity tomorrow, I'ma still deal with a female from my past that knew me when I didn't have much. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The industry females, I might knock them down to get back to where I come from and go back home. But I'm cause I want the females that like me for me though. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When I had one chain, and then when I got three, now y'all in my face.
But they know you. Munchie don't like this on his burger. He like this type of. He like a steak. This like Munchie. He likes when he wake up. That's something that you want, not to have to absolutely get to know a different person, and then she's overcompensating because now you got money.
Yeah,
and it becomes like, do you really like me? And you questioning yourself. But there's a lot of men like that, like right now that. Very, very cool. There was actually a 20 versus 1 that became viral because the guy was like, you ever been on a private jet? And the girl totally turned him down. Like, she was like, I want to get to know you. I don't want to get in a private jet. And he had like all this design, all these changes. She was like, no. And I respected that because it showed like, just because you have money doesn't make you like, you not that for real.
Morals over money, people. Y'all know
like Javante Davis said, you not that, brother. You not that, brother.
Oh, who he tell that to?
The guy he fought, what's his name? Was it Frank Martin or something like that? I can't remember.
You heard him? You not that, brother.
Yeah, you don't have, like, be you. And some of these people don't even know who they are, you know?
Hey, man. So, all right. Hopefully Claressa and Remy don't be in the same place, man. You know what I mean? I don't mean to sound perverted. I like women showing each other love. Put it like that. Mm-hmm. I love being around females that compliment each other. Like, girl, you pretty. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was about to go a whole different direction, but you know what I'm saying?
Women that can just be genuinely nice to each other and compliment each other and treat each other with respect and love.
Yeah, but they came when there's DICK involved. You know what I'm saying? Because Remy still love her husband, and then she don't give a fuck about you being a boxer. Like, Remy.
Well, the thing is, Claressa Shields absolutely cannot be out here fighting because her hands are registered.
Who cares? People break laws all the time.
No, and she she has a lot to lose. So that's another thing. I'm not saying Mike Tyson was beating people up. We know that and getting sued all the time. All the boxers have, you know, at one point. But I would hate to see these two women fight. And I know Remy ain't no punk. I'm not saying that at all. But Claressa Shields is an excellent boxer. I've seen her train.
Like this last exchange with all these text messages, all this mud being slung, and now it seems like it's to the point of it can't be repaired. At first it seemed like it could, you know what I mean? But now it seems like it's been a lot.
Maybe it'll like spark something in her brain to fight for her husband, because now she sees that there is other women that want him. Because maybe at one point he didn't appear to like really be. It always seemed like he was always about Remy, and then when they had the baby girl, like it was just always about them. You know, his family is very family oriented, so maybe it'll spark something in them to work it out. And because it seemed like you, in the message, like you said, he wasn't really replying. And even if he deleted them, you said there was a message that said, you can at least let me know when you make it home.
Hey.
But that's what happens when you are dealing with somebody that is
I gotta say this. Claressa sound thirsty. She was, you don't have to tell nobody. Yeah, I tell you I like flowers. I like this. You don't do that. Man, listen, bro, man. It don't seem like Papose really feeling her like that.
Well, I think he still loves his wife. So
right.
And then, you know, people put everything on the internet. So if he send her some nice flowers, it's from a secret admirer or maybe insinuate I'm just thinking of probably from his standpoint, like I don't want people to know like this is what I'm doing, and then it becomes.
And then on top of that, she's showing text where Claressa and asked Remy Ma for fashion pointers and all that. So that was cool at one point.
Yeah, that's not that makes it very nasty because you were cool with his wife, and now you know like that's not cool. So however they became cool, and however she got her way in, she must have been watching from a distance. Like I really like him, and she not treating him right. I could treat him better, and that's what it seemed like she worked her way in. But I still think that she's an excellent boxer. And she just need to focus on her career. All these athletes just need to focus on their talent. Love will come. Genuine love will come.
I'm gonna say this. I want Remy Ma and Papose to make it work.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too. I definitely would
Put
love
the phones down. Papose stop digging Claressa down, because you know what I'm saying, she infatuated. You can't give everybody dick, bro. They get to acting weird. And like I you know what I'm saying, I hope they can make that thing work. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely hope they can make it work because I love seeing families standing strong and making it work, and they have a beautiful family. Like, and he really rode for her, and it was just always as a kid, like I grew up saying, people are Papoose. Like I don't know. So now as a grown woman, it's like that's kind of weird. Not, and then everybody goes through things. Marriages are hard, you know. I can only imagine. So I really hope they stand strong and they make that work, and keep people out there. They business, yeah. Because we never known them to ever be like that. Like, knowing I don't want to know that about them.
So Remy Ma, stop effing the battle rapper, okay? You keep getting caught in public with the boy. Stop doing it, okay? And Papose, leave the boxer alone before she beat you up, okay? Stop that. And I'll give you your flowers for holding her down for 7 years, because for people that don't know, the visiting room for women look way different from the visiting room for men. Men have a way more support system when they go to jail than women do. And he stood up to them 7 years, bro. I salute you for that. And just keep people out y'all business.
Yeah, because I can't imagine a man wanting to go, like, they got to think about getting searched by the police, you know, the sheriff, what is it called? The COs there. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a lot for a man to want to go see a woman. Like, I may pick up the phone every now and then. Nobody wants to sit there on the phone. Like, that's a lot. So for a man to do that, I commend him for that.
And free Remy's son. I don't know the intricates, but free her son though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I pray for them. All marriages ain't perfect. People go through things. I don't think the internet should have known this information, but unfortunately we do. And I pray for them. Like, I really hope they stand strong and make it work. Everybody goes through things. Some people cheat, some people don't. Some people do other things. That's not right.
Some people get caught, and some people don't.
Right.
Some people cheat and they don't get caught, and some people get caught.
I don't believe in cheating, but I'm not saying it don't happen, but it definitely does hurt to be cheated on. It definitely do hurt. Oh my God.
Hey, it's crazy. Okay. This is the Rich at Heart podcast, and it's funny you got heart in the title of the podcast, and we went from Diddy and Cassie to who was after that? Travis Hunter and his girlfriend, and Remy Ma and Papose, all dealing with little love quarrels or whatever.
And then it's around the holidays. It be so much, around the holidays. It seems like a lot of couples go through things. These are regular human beings. They just happen to be celebrities. We just happen to see their business, and this is regular stuff because we've all went through something. It's just crazy when you see it like celebrities that you would never think like, nah, they solid. I wouldn't think to see that. But, they are rich and they have hearts and they will stand strong.
Hey, man, shout out India, man. Hold down Lil Durk, man, because, you know what I'm saying? Y'all,
yes.
Yeah.
That's
Lil Durk and hold him down. That's
a super unfortunate situation, man. My prayers are definitely with them. I definitely feel like she's going to hold him down. And I wish him the best, man. I hate to see that.
Well, look, man. Welcome back to the Princess of the Pod.
I know y'all missed me.
I didn't do nothing to her.
No, but she is my brother for life. We didn't do nothing to me. I was at work. I was getting up at 5 seconds in the morning going to work, okay?
And give everybody your handles, Mariah.
I am still at Mariah _ Mariah with 4 H's _ my YouTube is still Mariah Sharice. I haven't posted any content. I will get back to it. I was just busy, y'all. I love y'all so much.
When you gonna interview me?
When you want to do it? When you want to do it? Because I got a question.
Yeah. All right.
You let me know. I'm here. You let me know.
All right, man. Everybody follow up. MB _ THA Mayor. And then you got the Rich at Heart podcast on Instagram also.
Yes.
I switched my name, my YouTube channel to Rich at Heart _TV. Tap in with that. And you could catch Rich at Heart on Spotify, iHeart, Apple, and leave a rating. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you could click. You know what I mean? I'll be at home like, Alexa, play Rich at Heart podcast. So, you know what I'm saying? Tap into Amazon and all that. And shit, man. I hope all these relationships work out, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, this the Rich at Heart podcast.
Yes, and shout out to Munchie for holding it down in my absence.
What? Like POP?
He definitely held it down like POP.